Let's take our comfortable seat. Take a moment to set it up so that you feel like you can sit tall. And then as you maybe shift and adjust in a way that you don't usually, maybe find a change in how you are propping yourself or whatever it is to serve your body today. Find that longer, taller spine and start to find a longer, slower breath. As you take your longer breath, do little movements in your body to check things out, to notice what's going on, notice how you can support yourself today. And then as you bring your hands together at heart center, set that intention to support what's going on today. On your exhale, bow toward your heart. Then as you softly open your eyes and release your hands down, we'll do just a few movements from our seat. So walking hands out to knees, take your couple of breaths in a cat and cow, inhaling belly and heart forward, and exhaling, press the spine back. A couple more full, long, slow breaths. Then inhale, sit tall. Exhale, draw right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, taking this spinal twist, and you can keep it gentle or you can reach all the way across if you want to. Find what works the best in your body. Take an inhale, sit even taller. Exhale, ribs in to twist just a little bit more. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Take an inhale to sit longer and taller. Exhale, ribs in to twist a little bit more. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale, round into the back, into your cat-like pose once again. Only this time holding it, taking a couple of breaths to add some side-to-side sways. Then inhale, sit tall and walk your hands forward, coming as far into a fold as your body is ready for. As you find your fold, again, feel free to prop in any way that would support you right now. And then inhale back upright and take hands behind your back to clasp. And as you clasp, lift your heart up high. Full, long, deep breath as you lift the ribs and the collarbones. Deep, full inhale. Long, slow exhale. And now as you come back upright, you're going to keep hands clasped. And let's pull hands over to the left side so you have a little chicken wing sticking out on the left with your elbow. And then take your right ear over to your right shoulder. And then tuck your chin down toward the right side of your chest. Full big breath, re-engage both shoulder blades. Then inhale back upright with your head. And then hands over to the right side. And take the left ear to left shoulder. Full big breath. And as you tuck your chin down, Re-engage both shoulder blades. Then inhale back upright, release your hands, and we'll shift forward onto hands and knees. And from hands and knees, let's take hips back toward heels into a child's pose. Feel free to add whatever propping your body would like here. Couple of full breaths. As you take your full breaths, feel free to add a little rock across the forehead. And now let's add a little stretch through the shoulders and triceps. So if you want to add a block underneath your elbows, you can, or you can just keep elbows on the ground. But as you walk your elbows straight ahead from your shoulders, start to let shoulders settle, let your head settle. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then gently rising back upright, setting yourself up, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips in your tabletop position. Root down through palms and fingertips. Take that rotation of elbow pits forward and push. And then inhale, reach back with your right leg, turn your hip open, bend your knee if you would like to, giving a little more length through the quads, or you're welcome to keep your legs straight, but take a full big breath. And then step right foot forward in between your hands. Feel free to grab blocks here if you would like to. You can tuck toes under and work your left knee further back. As you bend into your front knee, take a deep inhale and exhale. And start to get a sense for how your hips feel, quads, maybe your low back. And then work your front leg towards straight, shifting into that hamstring stretch. So again, blocks if you would like. Wrap back with your right hip, pull back with your toes, and then send sitting bones back. Full big breath. And then inhale, bend into your front knee, and settle back onto your tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Pause for a moment. Move through a little side to side sway of hips. And then as you come back to center, extend your left leg back. Stay strong and pressing through your hands. Turn open with your hip. Feel free to bend your knee and press your heel toward the right side. Or you can keep your legs straight, either one. Full deep inhale and exhale in and out of your nose. And then step left foot forward in between your hands. And as you find the distance for your legs, again, feel free to tuck the back toes, inch the back knee a little further back, but find that bend into your front knee. Take a full big breath. And then work your front leg towards straight. Apologize for the machinery outside. Louder than it has been, but as you send your sitting bones back into this half split, your hamstring stretch, pull your toes back and wrap back with your left hip. Full big breath. And then bend into your front knee, settling back once again into a tabletop. And as you move through your ribs this time, we'll take some barrel rolls. Slowly move with your breath, exhaling round upward through your spine. Inhale, ribs out to the left, down toward the ground. Exhale, back up on the right. Inhale, circle it around. Exhale, draw back upward. One more in this direction. And then inhale, circle around to the right. And exhale, back up on the left. Inhaling and exhaling. One more in this direction. And now we'll extend right leg out to the right side. And settle hips back towards your heel in this extended leg version of your child's pose. And as you come to this, think about sending sitting bones back and up, rotating your inner thigh on your right leg back. Deep breath. Then inhale back upright, bring your right knee back in, extend your left leg out, and then shift hips back. Again, as you shift hips back, think of that tilt back and up of sitting bones. The rotation of your inner thigh back. Take a big breath. Then inhale back upright, settle both knees back on the ground. And then move through your cat-cow, 2 to 3 breaths. Inhaling, sitting bones lift to open the heart. Exhaling, round upward through your spine. Full inhale, long, slow exhale. One more deep breath. Then as you come back to a neutral place for your spine, let's tuck toes under and lift hips up and back, coming into the first downward dog of your day. Maybe you've done a couple more before this, but maybe the first one. Take a full big breath. Feel free to pedal out with your legs or move in any way that would feel good. And then walk your way forward, coming into your forward fold at the front of your mat. Take an inhale and lengthen part way, extend sitting bones up and back. Exhale, fold over your legs. And now hands up to your thighs. As you extend your heart forward, do a little glute squeezing to work your way up your legs to rise. Coming up to your stand. As you come to your standing position, reset your feet. Feet are inner hip distance apart and parallel, or I should say set them. We can't reset something we haven't set yet. So lift and spread your toes and then root them down. Turn your palms open, lift up and back with your shoulders. Take a full breath. Then inhale, stretch up overhead, take a hold of your right wrist and stretch over to the left side. Root down through your feet, engage through your low belly and your ribs, and take a full deep breath, expanding into the right side. Inhale back upright and switch wrists. Exhale over to the right side. And again, stay pressing through both feet. Engage through the core. Fill your breath up into your left ribs. Inhale back upright. Bend your elbows, come to your cactus. Lift up and open through your chest. Then inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold as soft as you would like your knees to be. Bend them as much as you want. Take an inhale and lengthen part way, and exhale, fold. And now let's plant hands on blocks and come at least part way up here, and you can be stacked with blocks, or you can have one block under each hand. Extend your ribs and collarbones, extend your sitting bones upward, and then pedal out with your legs, bending one knee at a time. As you bend one knee at a time, we're keeping heels planted the whole time, and taking it slow enough so you can sense each side. Take it slow enough so that you can pause and send the sitting bone of the straight leg up. And now we're stepping right foot back into our lunge. Take a full big breath. And again, you can use blocks under hands if you would like to. Bend into your front knee, find that depth. Dorsiflexion of the left ankle. And then work your front leg towards straight. And lift up with the front part of your foot. So you're on your heel as your pivot point, and send your sitting bones up. And then plant your foot, bend into your front knee. And then one more time, work your front leg towards straight and lift the front part of your foot up. And then set your foot down, bend into your front knee, and step forward. Next exhale, left foot steps back. Pause, bend into your front knee, find your dorsiflexion. And then work your front leg towards straight and lift up the ball of your foot. Keep the right hip wrapping back as you send your sitting bones up, even as you set your foot back down and bend into your front knee. And one more time, work your front leg towards straight, lift up with the front part of your foot, sitting bones up. And then plant the front part of your foot, bend into your front knee, and then settle back onto your tabletop, hands and knees. Big toes together, knees wide, settle hips back toward heels. Take a child's pose. And then gently push yourself up to your seat. And as you come up to your seat, bring legs out to the front. And we'll do our inner thigh opening once more in our not our child's pose, in butterfly, bound ankle pose. And as you take that inner thigh opening, you can prop in any way that would feel good. And move your feet as far forward as your body would like in order to be able to tilt your belly forward. Lift your heart up high. And then inch the pinky toe sides of your feet closer to each other, pressing them a little bit more into each other. And then as you reach out through your inner thighs, maybe allow the big toe side of your feet to come apart a little bit. And now both legs out straight. And you can be wide or narrow or somewhere in between. That's entirely up to you. But shift your sitting bones, move them back and broad. Press down with fingertips, lift your heart up high. And from this place, hinge from the hips and fold as far as your body would like to go. Feel free to walk your heels in, giving your knees a little bit of a bend, maybe a little bit less strain on your hamstrings. You decide how that looks today. You decide what your body needs in this moment. Full big breath. And then inhale, bring yourself back upright. And we're gonna make our way all the way down onto our backs. So footprints to the floor. Make sure props are handy. Lower yourself gently onto your back. And as you make your way onto your back, take a couple of deep breaths. Allow your back body to expand and settle. And now draw both knees up toward your chest or toward your sides, whichever feels better to you. And rock a little side to side. Allow your hips to walk a little bit forward. And then as you bring soles of feet together here, you might be holding onto your feet. You might be setting your feet down, whichever one feels better. And then you're moving through the pelvis. So it can be a little tilt up and down, posterior and anterior tilt, or it can be a little pivot. You get to decide how that looks, how that feels, what works for you today. And now with your knees open wide, take hands to the insides of your knees. You can always choose to hold them a little differently if this is bothersome on the knees. Give your feet a little flex and then start some movement forward and back with your knees. You can take one knee forward, the other knee back, or you can do both at the same time. You choose. And then bring footprints back to the ground. And we're going to take just a moment in some hamstring work. So extend right leg toward the ceiling. Hold the back of your thigh if you would like to, or if you prefer, you can always put a strap around the ball of your foot, or you can just let your leg be without your hands or a strap. Reach up through your heel, tilt your sitting bones down. Take a big breath. Lengthening through the hamstrings. Work your leg as straight as it can be without locking a joint. And then bend your knee, set your foot down. And draw left knee in towards your chest, extend your leg. And once again, feel free to use hands clasped around the backside of your thigh, or hold the ball of your foot with a strap, or just let your leg be. As you tilt sitting bones down and extend your leg as long and straight as it can be, take a big breath. Make a mental note of whatever is different on this side. And then bend your knee, set your foot back on the ground. And then extend legs out long, reach arms long, take a full long stretch. Full big breath. And then start to work your way into your most comfortable resting pose. Use whatever props that would be helpful for you to settle. Find how your body can be the most at ease. Bring awareness back to your breath. And some gentle movements into your fingers and toes. When you're ready to, you can bend your knees, roll to your side, and gently press yourself back upright to your seat. With hands coming to connect at heart center, take another moment to let your breath help you tune inward. What's happening for you today? Have a very peaceful, very beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Thanks, you too.